But I came to the realization that I was living this life that wasn't mine. It was for somebody else and for lots of somebody else's, like lots of somebody's. Quit my job at the beginning of this year. I've been in solo private practice and building my coaching business for the last 7-8 months. And I've never been happier. And like, I look back and we say this every time we talk about this, is like, I would say to Leanne, how am I going to make the same money? And Leanne was like, you're so right. You're not. You're going to make more.
Yes.
And I was like there's just no way. Like, I'm like doing the math and I'm like, but I'm also in my like limited belief self, right? My scarcity mindset. And I'm like, well, but if I charge like $100 an hour, then I'll have to work 80 hours a week. And then I'll, right. And
right.
Money mindset course, if you are looking at did you still offer that? And
yes, I do. Yep. It's part.
Do the money mindset work. Holy shit, do the money mindset work, because there's so many layers there.
Yeah. And oftentimes we can't see it because it seems so like rational and reasonable. And I'm like, wait a minute, no, you're still like
people around us enforce it.
They do. I know, because they're in condition too. They're like, oh, I don't know.
This is why I needed a year of being immersed into the work and the program, is that everywhere I turned, 139, everywhere I turned internally was conditioned self, be scared, be fearful, scarcity, you can't, no way, be grateful, right? Like, and then externally was the same.
Yeah.
By very loving people who love me dearly, but were in their conditioned selves,
right?
Very much of like, who do you think you are to like do all this new stuff and to think that you can do something different and and it's, you know, it's a luxury to be able to do X, Y, and Z. And I needed the constant reminder from group and from, again, badass women who are doing the same thing, to be like, no, I will not. And like, to stand in my truth, and to, there's a small part of me that's like, haha, I did it. And like, but, and it's kind of like, I want to say like, I told you so, but then it's really more like, Leanne told you so. And
I wonder if it's like part of you too, telling your conditioned self, it's like, I told you so. It's like the authentic part, right? Just
my authentic self is like, kid, come on now. We can do this. We did this. We are doing this. We are currently doing this. And like, my life is 1000% different than what it was before, a year ago. And I mean, even a year ago right now is when I was starting to toy with the idea of taking time off of work.
Right.
And it was through, right, like everything that we learned in program of like knowing, like there's a knowing somewhere, but like not knowing how to get to it. Like, how do I access it?
Yeah.
But group carried me when I could not carry myself. My connection with my spirituality deepened, my relationship with money changed. I live in a very abundant world today, which is not the world I lived in before, although not much has actually changed. As far as, right, like I just can see things differently. I see how abundant it really has always been.
Yeah.
That we've always been taken care of, and things have changed materially. Like, I've had better months in my private practice and coaching business than I could like even imagine in like real life, like salary world. So yeah, what else can I share? I'm team sign up. It was literally the investment. If we go back to the money stuff, and not me being like, oh, can't afford it right now. I couldn't afford not to. And the reason why is the investment on myself, I have gotten back tenfold in monetary things. actual money coming in from business,
Yeah.
peace, joy,
Right.
finding my purpose. And I'm still on the journey. There's no finish line, but like I'm fine tuning, right? Like I'm fine tuning, and it's a refining process that, to use, I don't know where it is in the Bible, but and the iron sharpens iron.
Mm.
Iron sharpens iron. And when you surround yourself with other women who are going after the same things that you are going after, they will challenge you to be better and to dig deeper and to know more about what you are capable of than you think you are today. And
Right.
so I hit the jackpot and got surrounded by just a bunch of fierce iron, like, but soft, loving, gentle iron that made me a better me.
Yeah.
Any of that made sense, but like that's how I view that whole, just the whole process.